Hello everyone for this session. I hope you understood last session. In first revision session, I told you about the microorganisms, how they are useful for us. Okay, what kind of uses we can have from microbes. Okay, now we are going to see that how the microorganisms react friendly to us. Okay, last lecture I explained that what are the useful things and what are the harmful things that occurs due to microbes. Okay, so let's begin with the friendly. How microorganisms are friendly for us. See, yesterday only I told you that when we compare that harmful and friendly, so we get the result that they are more friendly than harmful to us. Okay, I gave you a task. How many of you have completed? Check it out. That I told you that write down the places where we use microbes at our homes, or where we do the different types of tasks with the help of microbes. I give example of curd, bread, and all that. If you have written it, very good. If you have not written it, just try to find out the places where we use microbes. Okay, microbes, small organisms, very small organisms that we cannot see with our naked eyes are called microorganisms. Okay, so are they friendly for us? Are they harmful for us? Okay, now we are going through the both way, how they are friendly for us, how they react friendly to us, how they are harmful to us. Okay, I told you the places of microbes, where the microbes live. As compared that microbes are present everywhere. They are present on land, they are present in water, they are in the air, they are on our body surface, they are inside our body. So microbes are present everywhere. But if you want to categorize the microbes are two types of microbes. Firstly, some microbes are friendly for us, some microbes are harmful for us. Okay. So today we are going to start the point how the microbes are friendly for us. Okay. First example that is belongs to our daily routine, that is making of curd. Okay. Making of curd and bread. There are many household uses that we go through, that we find out the way that how they are useful and how they are harmful for us. Okay, there are different tasks that we performs in our day-to-day routine. Okay, somewhere they are concerned to our microbes. Somewhere they are where we use microbes. Okay, to do it. See, first of all, most of us have a bread, bun, pav in the morning. We had it in the morning. Okay. Have you ever think that if there were no microbes, we are unable to eat it? Okay. We eat curd with different food items. We use as an ingredient in different food items. How we made the curd? Okay. Let's begin with that. Making of bread and curd. So let's begin with curd. See, as I told you, if you want to make the curd, what we need to do, we need to add 2 to 3 drops of curd in that first. Okay. If you not add 2 to 3 drops of curd in that, the milk will spoil. We will not get the curd from. So what we need to do? Okay, we need to add 2 to 3 drops of curd. What that 3 or 4 drops of curd do in that milk? Okay, how they change that milk into the curd. See, milk contains many bacteria. Okay, milk contains many bacteria. They are friendly for us. They are useful for us. Okay, but there is a very important bacteria, that is a lactobacillus. Okay, this is very essential and important bacteria in the formation of curd. Okay, I told you that when they enters into the milk, they start multiplying. Those bacteria which were present in that 2 to 3 drops. Okay, we add only 2 to 3 drops. In that 2 to 3 drops, how many bacteria are there? When they enters in the milk, they started multiplying rapidly. They start multiplying rapidly, and suddenly their number of that bacteria will be increases. Okay, and they produce curd. So lactobacillus produce, okay, and then multiply in it. Okay, there will be a a huge multiplication of lactobacillus. Okay, and that lactobacillus produce a curd. They turn milk into curd. Okay, and second process is that we had it in regular life. Cheese, idli, suji, again etc. So many we can say food items are there. Now making of cheese, idli and sujis. Here also we use microbes. Okay, yeast that we mostly use for this making of cheese, idli and suji. Okay, here also we use microbes. Without microbes we cannot prepare these food items. Next one is that bread. Okay, as I told you, this is the essential thing for us. See, we will not give that much weightage to the bread. Okay, because we have chapati and bhakris instead of bread. But in foreign countries, if we compare that, bread is a main food course. Okay, in their meal. Without meal, they cannot eat bread. So, bread is the most important thing that the human being need. So, how the milk is produced, that bread is produced. What happens when we take the dough in it? Okay, when we take the dough in it, what happens? The yeast reproduces in that. We can say dough. It starts reproducing in that dough. What happens in latter words? Okay, when we send into the boiler, okay, when we send into to give the heat, as that dough heated, okay, the carbon dioxide produced in that dough and started releasing. Okay, and when the carbon dioxide releases, it produces a spongy structure. Okay, the bread will become a spongy. So that is the most important thing, that yeast is useful in the making of bread. Okay, this is the household, this is the food item that we use regularly. Next is that commercial use. Okay, now here commercial use. See, commercial use, this is the most important point. Okay, that the micros in this lesson have. See, what happens? Commercial means money. In this world, is there anyone who don't want money? I don't think so. Everyone wants money. So, how the people use microbes to, we can say, to gain the money. Okay. See, this is also a commercial use. Curd is also, we can use, say is a commercial use. Means here these points include all medicinal, vaccine, making of bread and curd, increasing of fertility, cleaning of atmosphere. These all topics are under in this. That's why I said that it is very important. Commercial use means what? Commercial, I told you that. The financially, money. Okay. See, people use this curd is also commercial. People make curd, okay, sell it in the market, earn money. People make the bread, sell it in the market, earn money. You can say medicines. People make the medicines with the help of microbes, sell it to the market, again earning money. Vaccine also the source of money for many people. Increasing of soil fertility. There were many industries which are helping to the farmer to increase the fertilizers by creating the fertilizers, manures, providing, and cleaning of environment. Okay, see that cleaning of environment, when I will explain that point, I will give you an example of that. Leakage of oil, how it is cleaned with the help of bacteria. Okay, so this commercial use means making of money. So alcohol, wine and vinegar is also known as acetic acid. So now a commercial use means what happens with the help of natural sugars such as barley, wheat, rice. Okay, the natural present in that food items, what they do with the help of yeast, they convert that natural sugar into alcohol, they convert it into the vinegar. Okay, so how this process occurs? There is a very special thing about we can say yeast. Okay, in last year there was a point that aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Okay, in an aerobic and anaerobic respiration, if you recall that point, Thoroughly I have explained that what is meant by aerobic and what is meant by anaerobic. Aerobic respiration is with the help of oxygen or in presence of oxygen. Whatever the respiration we do, that is the aerobic respiration. But what about anaerobic respiration? Anaerobic respiration means in absence of oxygen. Okay. When the anaerobic respiration occurs, okay, there is a very important thing that produces. Okay, that is lactic acid. Correct? In we also, whenever we produces, when we can say go through the anaerobic respiration, our body produces lactic acid, and that lactic acid causes the cramps, muscle cramps. Okay, so yeast also produces breathe through the anaerobic respiration, and when it breathes through the anaerobic respiration, it produces lactic acid, and lactic acid helps to produce alcohol and wine. That lactic acid helps to produce the wine, alcohol and vinegar. Okay. Now how this thing occurs, how that we can say this foodstuff, sugar, barley, wheat, rice turns into wine, alcohol or wine. See what happens, they put that natural sugars into a big drum and they releases yeast. See, commercial you say. Commercial means someone is there to sell the yeast. Yeast is that bacteria. They live into they put into that natural sugars, and that yeast started respiring through the anaerobic respiration. When it respires through the anaerobic respiration, it produces lactic acid, and the natural sugar present in that foodstuff. The natural sugar present in that foodstuff converted into alcohol substances. Okay. And that alcohol finally we use as a wine. Okay, same thing happened with the help of lactic acid. They produces vinegar. Okay, and that is directly a commercial use. Why I am telling? Because this directly sell into the market and earn money. The main purpose of this production here, that is a food. Okay, we will not go through the commercially directly not sell it. First of all, we use it. If we think that we need to, we will sell. Okay. But here it is a directly commercial use. People do this, use the microorganisms to produce alcohol, wine, acetic acid, and by that they earn a lot of money. Okay, so what about medicinal uses now? See, medicinal uses, it is another huge industry nowadays we have. Okay, what we do? Okay, this industry, a lot of, we can say, this is also a point of commercial use because people are producing a lot of medicines, selling in the market and earning. See, vaccine and antibiotics. Okay, our vaccine, there is a separate point, but still I am added here. See, vaccine and antibiotics, they made with the help of microbes. Okay, now what is mean by vaccines? See, the both point I will explain at a time earlier. So, vaccine, if you go through that, if a newborn child is there, so the doctor gives a card. He always gives us card, and in that card mention their 0 to 1 month this vaccine, 0 to 5 month this vaccine, okay, 1.5 year this vaccine, 2 years this vaccine, okay, 18 months this vaccine. So they are divided this vaccine. So what is the vaccine? Vaccine also microbes. Vaccine is a microbes. Okay, the microorganisms present inside. Okay, so dead and weakened germs, dead or weakened germs, when they inject in our body, okay, actually they are the microorganisms. They are either they are dead or weakened. Weakened means their power is completely destroyed. They cannot do any kind of harm to our body. Okay. Now what happens when that vaccine enters in our body? When a vaccine enters in our body, our immunity system resists it and understand the structure of that germs and develop the antibody in our we can say increase in immunity power. Okay. Actually what occurs there वहाँ पे होता क्या है कि जब वो डेड और वीकेंड जर्म्स हमारे बॉडी में जाते हैं तो हमारी इम्यूनिटी पावर क्या करती है, उसको रोकने के लिए एक स्पेसिफिक फीचर्स डेवलप करती है। ओके, अभी स्पेसिफिक फीचर्स डेवलप हो गए मतलब जब एक्चुअल में उसके जर्म्स हमारे बॉडी में इंटर हो गए तो हमारे इम्यूनिटी सिस्टम उसको क्या करेगी, रेजिस्ट करेगी। ओके, सो हियर आल्सो द माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर यूज्ड। Okay, now different types of we can say antibiotics are there, and that antibiotics are made up of fungi and bacteria. अभी सारे जो एंटीबायोटिक्स जो रेगुलरली हम लोग यूज करते हैं ये सारे जो बनते हैं ये फंगी और बैक्टीरिया से क्या कहते हैं ये एंटीबायोटिक्स बनाए जाते हैं। ओके, सो एंटीबायोटिक्स आल्सो made with the help of microbes. Okay, so now the example of antibiotics are streptomycin, erythromycin and tetracycline. These are the different examples of antibiotics. Okay, and same vaccines also. Vaccines, there are many example of vaccine. Polio, now just gore and rubella in every school, wherever the students are there, those who are injected in their body. Gore, rubella, polio, these are the vaccine. Actually they are weakened germs which allow to enter in our body, and that weakened germs are produce the immunity system to fight against that particular disease. Okay, so this is the vaccine that we use commercially also for our body. Okay. And so next point is that increasing soil fertility. Okay, and this is the one of the important points that we have learned today. Okay, now fertility of the soil. See, soil is very important for us. Okay, because whatever the nutrients the ecosystem is going on with the help of soil. Okay, so how that farmers use microbes to increase the fertility. I'll give you just simple example. See, why we need microbes? Okay, why we need to increase the fertility? See, what happens when farmers take the crops. Okay, every year they are growing crops. That means that crops are using they are using nutrients from that soil. Okay, and they are using continuously use of nutrients will be decrease the fertility of the soil. Okay, at that time farmers use different types of fertilizers which is made up of microbes. Okay, they use the manures. Okay, whatever the bacteria is present in that manure, they try to decompose all the material. तो बैक्टीरिया क्या करेंगे, वो पूरे मटेरियल को डिकम्पोज करेंगे एंड उसको सिंपलर फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट करके सॉइल में मिक्स करेंगे. एंड व्हेन इट इज कंप्लीटली मिक्स्ड अप विद द सॉइल, व्हेन इट इज कंप्लीटली मिक्स्ड अप विद द सॉइल, व्हाट हैपेंस विद दैट, द fertility of the soil increases. Okay, so that is why the microbes are useful to increase the fertility of the soil. Just like we can say compost. Compost is a form of manure which is made with the help of microbes. और जो कंपोस्ट बनता है एक्चुअल में उसका जिसमें जो सबसे जो मेन रोल होता है वो होता है माइक्रोब्स का. माइक्रोब्स नहीं होंगे कंपोस्ट नहीं बनेगा. कंपोस्ट नहीं बनेगा सॉइल की फर्टिलिटी बढ़ेगी क्या? नहीं बढ़ेगी. तो सॉइल की फर्टिलिटी बढ़ने के लिए माइक्रोब्स होना बहुत जरूरी होता है. ओके, अब याद रखिए कि जितना भी हम लोग वेस्ट मटेरियल प्रोड्यूस करते हैं, अभी वेस्ट मटेरियल प्रोड्यूस करने के बाद ये डिकम्पोज कैसे करना है? हाउ डू वी डिकम्पोज इट? A dead animal, the animal which is died on the road, come there only after 10 to 15 days you will find out completely that is disappeared. वहाँ पे कुछ भी नहीं. कहाँ है? Where it is? It is decomposed by decomposers. Decomposers, cleaning of environment. The microorganisms, they eat the dead and waste material, okay, and clean the atmosphere. Suppose what happens, you have seen the skeleton. Skeleton means what? Only bone. Where is the muscles and where is the flesh of that person's or that animal's body? If it is remain the same, the foul smell or germs will be produced on that. Okay, if germs produce, they bring us different types of diseases. So the microbes which eat the dead and decaying bodies or the leaves of the plants and all these things, whatever the harmful for us, they eat it and they decompose it, mix in the soil. Okay, and also they clean our environment. Okay, so these are the uses of microbes in our daily life, and these all are uses which are very essential for human beings. That's why the microbes are friendly for us. Okay, so we are going to finish this section here only. In next video we are going to that how microbes are harmful for us. Okay, I hope you understood this point. If you have any doubts and queries, we have a Zoom session, we will discuss. Okay, thank you and have a nice day.